is it possible that this transmit is not successful because of incorrect configuration? When you transfer data wirelessly, there's a couple of parameters that are important. One is the channel, but another is the power amp setting. How strong are we broadcasting? So we are going to load up a trace. Bear with me, please. Okay, this is a trace taken of an entire transaction. If we measure this entire trace buffer here from beginning to end, we have 14 seconds worth of data, actually more than that, 17 seconds worth of data. We are going to go in and we are going to find and filter. Basically, we would like to see the power amp settings. There is a power amp setting field, and I turn on the filter. This is also showing me the channel that we're operating at. But once I apply the filter, you can see the first packet we find, which is actually written at the very beginning of time. This is the initial setup of the radio right after power on, and sure enough, we have a power amp setting of 1. Okay, power amp in this particular chip goes from 1 to 6 and sometimes 7, depending on the chip. But this 1 is the bare minimum for the power amp setting. We want to see if this is the last time that it's written to. So I want to look for just power amp setting transfers. Oh, I must have spelled something wrong here. Okay, and sure enough, it's only written 1 time in this entire trace. So lo and behold, with this 1 line of data, and only 1 line of data, if we were to have seen somewhere further down in the trace a PA setting of 6 or a higher number, then it would have used that setting going forward. But since at the very beginning of time that register is written and it's never rewritten, that all of these transfers that are trying to occur in this window are occurring at PA setting 1. And if we zoom in, let's take this first one, for example, you see it's retrying, and if we click here, I'll turn the filter off. Finally, at the end, X2 here, finally at the end, you see that it successfully completes. So conclusion number 5 is power amp is not enabled correctly.